At Spirit Mountain in Duluth, the sun goes down, but the action heats up as a group of freestyle athletes prepare for the impossible.
My name's Jeff Mullen. I'm a freestyle snowcross rider for the Monster Energy Freestyle Snowcross Tour. Freestyle snowcross is basically take a 500-pound snowmobile and hitting a ramp that's 10 feet tall and sailing over a gap from anywhere from 70 feet and upwards to, up to 100 feet if we have the right landing. It's always basically when we show up to a new event or a new show, everybody's always kind of worried to get the first jump out of the way because you're like, oh, it's a new setup, something looks different, or the wind's blowing, or there's, it's not like when you're riding at home. When you're, at home, you feel so confident because you do it a million times at a show. It's you go out there, you have 10 minutes to go out and throw down and, please the crowd. One of my favorite tricks is backflipping, but at the same time, it's one of the scarier tricks, because you're just hoping everything works. But at the same time, I'd say just doing like Superman seat grabs and stuff like that, it's such an awesome feeling because you just, right off the jump, you throw the sled and you're, hoping you get your grab on your seat, or else, the sled's going away and you're hanging up in the air with nothing to land on. When I'm 60 years old, if I make it to that, I don't want to be looking back and be like, oh, I could have done this or I could have done that. I want to look back and be like, I did do this and I did do that, So, you never know when your time's up, so you just got to live every day like it's the last, and hopefully it all works out.
A new day dawns, and time for more snowcross.
Yeah, it's 32 now. It's nice for spectators. For us too.
What?
For us too, it's nice.
One racer eager to prove himself is last season's Rookie of the Year, Tim Tremblay.
Tim Tremblay is a Canadian that is a big, strong racer.
In snowcross, the track changes a lot because the snow is so soft, so you can start riding like your moto at some place, and at the end of the moto you have to change lines because it gets so rough fast. It's not like dirt bike.
What makes Tim Tremblay so incredible on the track is he can take a snowmobile that's not set up perfect, but when he's on it, it looks like it was dialed just for that day, for that condition. He's so good. He can manhandle it. He can bullet. He's so big and strong that when the machine isn't handling the way he wants it to, it isn't cornering, he'll throw his weight around on there, use body English, he'll make that machine corner. He'll make it lay down flat. He'll make it come off of a corner, off of a berm, like a side of a slingshot, with his ability to do it. And the reason why he can do that, he's big, he's strong, he's tough, and he's a Canuck.
Everything else is good?
Yeah, everything else good. Right there, fine. I don't know, I'm always nervous a little bit before I go out, and as soon as the start, just drop it. I don't think about anything, I'm just thinking about the track. I'm a kind of rider who's using like the tail of the sled, riding always like on the top of the bombs, and my goal is to be on the podium every weekend and win championship. I want to be the best.
His team at Warnet Racing Skidoo has high hopes for the French-Canadian racer.
You gonna start or what?
Yeah, I guess he hurt his knee yesterday.
Yeah. What's wrong with his knee? Is it bad or?
It's a push.
Tremblay lines up and knows a top finish secures a spot in the all-important final, and all await the fall of the green flag. The race is on, and Bobby LePage is out fast in first into turn one. Right behind is Ian Hayden as Tremblay settles into third. a battle between Hayden and LePage, to and fro around the man-made track. But now, Tremblay grabs the throttle and makes his move into second place, while LePage and his Polaris still set the pace. Tim Tremblay trims his lead and is ready to make his move. LePage hangs on, but struggles to keep pace and settles into a game of follow the leader. And at the checkered flag, last season's Rookie of the Year picks up where he left off. Tim Tremblay will be a force to be reckoned with again. When we return, two riders who look at Duluth in two different ways. For snowcross legend Tucker Hibbert, it was a scene of great victory. But for TJ Gula, a crash nearly ended his career. His comeback from a broken neck begins today on the hills of Duluth. The smooth ride of your snowmobile is directly linked to the fluid in your shocks. Manufacturers recommend changing shock fluid annually. AMSOIL Shock Therapy controls dampening and rebound, helps lengthen the life of shock seals. And that's today's Tech Tip by AMSOIL.